Good morning, everyone. This is Sandra. I'm coming on live, and this is Sacred Healing Space. Just checking in hour with you. It's Saturday, and as you come in, I'll go ahead and say hello to you this morning. Hopefully, everybody's doing well on this beautiful Saturday here in the Bay Area, wherever you are. Let me know where you're coming in from so we can check in with each other. It's always fun to see where everyone's joining from. So, good morning. And I just want to wait just a few seconds just to see who comes in. Looks like Maria is here. Good morning, Maria. How are you? Saturday, we're here, excited, attempting to do the show again today. And want to welcome you guys as you come in. Say hello to me so I know you're here. If you'd like to, that'd be great. And I'm going to just start out first because it's important too. I do want to remind you that we have time-based services and really great spiritual coaches and advisors on House of Glamorgan Coaching Club Cafe. So feel free to check out our new site. It's exciting. Glamorgan has put so much time and energy into it, and she's amazing to work for. So take a minute, and you can set up some time with one of us if you'd like to talk with us. So good morning, John and Maria Mercasius. Justine, how are you? So today, guys, we're going to be talking about the topic of angels. How many of you believe in angels, first of all? I'm just going to put that out to you as we start the conversation. And I want to just get a feel for that. And I want to talk about angels because they've been such a part of my life, especially as I went into my healing work. And this morning, I was sitting in meditation and I had to laugh because I went to my laptop and I realized there's a message on my laptop this morning already. I have on the cover, it says these words: "We are never so lost that our angels cannot find us." And I thought, interesting. The other interesting thing about the week was that, John, me too, I totally am in the same place, big time believer too, Maria. The other interesting thing is during the week, I always like to kind of play with the theme of the week. And given that we were going to be talking about angels, I asked the angels, my three angels that I always rely on, and that would be, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel. I asked him, can you please send me some signs that you're with me this week as I prepare this show and help me, just get in that space, the intention of you guys being with us during the show. And ironically, I had to laugh because one day, I'm on a phone center. And that day, I probably got 3 or 4 calls from in regards to the name Gabriel. I had someone call a couple of people with the name, 2 people with the name of Michael. And lastly, I'm about ready to close the day, and somebody updates their address to San Rafael. And I thought, oh, okay, you guys are with me. I love it. So with that said, in meditation this morning, the angels reminded me that they are with us always. And if you have anything to share in regards to the angel experiences, please do not hesitate to share with us, because it's important that we stand firm with our angels and we know they're by our side, right? So with that said, they've reminded me that I have a piece I want to share with you. We're actually going to start with that piece, and I'll tell you why. Years ago, I wrote a book, and it's Divine Heart, Words of Inspiration. And there was a piece that was so inspired, in the process of writing the book, so many different ideas and topics the angels would bring to me. And one day I just wanted to give them gratitude. And Justine, I have to go in here right real quick. She says, I believe in angels, and some of us are angels incarnated. And that is so true. We are so blessed, Justine, to have earth angels among us too. And they're probably people somebody you've met in your life that you just picture them. They are an earth angel here to be in physical form to help others and be of service really to others in this life. So there are many of those walking around us too. You may even be one. And most of incarnated angels are very sensitive. Sensitive is a good way of putting it, and very in tune, intuitive. So we're going to start with this piece because I want to read it first before we go into the conversation. And welcome, Maria Morales. I just see you pop in here too. I know you're off to work probably soon. Now, you may see in some things, I just saw a light behind me, a little circle that came into the screen. I had asked the angels to send us some signs they are with us. And so if you see little flickers of light or something different behind me, they'll be sending us, and we'll just ask for those little moments of signals with all of us. Hi, Anna. Welcome too. Now I'm going to read this piece for us. And before I do it, I want to read these words, okay? And let's take these in first. For God's commands the angels to guard you in all your ways. With their hands they shall support you, lest you strike your foot against a stone. So those are powerful words. Psalm 91, 11, 12. And here's the piece I want to share with you, okay? Maria, you have one behind your right backside, my dear. I know it's funny, when I turned on about a few minutes before the show, I was just asking them to be with me, and I just felt their presence so strong. So we've got some angels in here, and specifically, we're going to be talking about guardian angels later too. So stay tuned. We're also going to be pulling some angel cards. I want to let you know. And if you can just take in these words, you guys, I really would appreciate it. This is our gratitude to the angels for being with us. This is a piece that I put together from my heart to say thank you to them and to remind you all that they are with us on a daily basis. So here we go. Angel by my side. When I wake, I feel your presence by my side, and I am filled with joy and confidence, knowing you will be with me all day. I leave the comfort of my safe home, and I venture out into the world, knowing I have been sent a protector and a messenger of God to guide me during this day. You, my beautiful guardian angel. This day, angel by my side, I am grateful to you for smiling upon me and for gracing me with God's luminous light to show me the path and the steps I am to take this day. I will remember to take time to thank you, my glorious angel, God's messenger. Please know you have a very special place in my heart and soul forever. I am merely God's humble servant, yet God has granted me you, this miraculous creature from heaven, this gift, his love shown to me. For this, I am eternally grateful. There have been many times in my life when only by the grace of God's will and your hand have I been protected. I marvel in the beauty of this protection and guidance, and I feel comforted to know God is always watching over me and keeping me safe. Angel by my side, please know you are too loved, so loved, and I will never ever take you for granted. For you represent God's love and light in a world today where his light needs to shine brightly against the dark. May your light and love continue to guide my path in this lifetime forevermore. Amen. All right, so thank you for letting me share that with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and welcome to all of you who are coming into the room, and I will keep peeking in here and saying hello to you. I'm so grateful for you guys coming and showing up this morning on this Saturday morning. So yeah, where do we begin with angels with this subject, you guys? I did want to start with talking about 3 angels that I work with specifically, and I'm sure you can work with just as easily. We all can work with our angels, and that's the beauty of it. We can all take the time to get to know our angels. We're going to do a little meditation and a little bit to help you do that, to get your guardian angel's name, which I think is very cool. And during the week I had posted, some people, I'd asked the question about angels, and somebody asked, how do I know my guardian angel's name? So we'll see if we can get that in the meditation for you today. I think that'd be fun for us to do. So let me make it clear first. With angels, hi Eva, good morning, cousin. I want to remind you, it's very important that we start here, is that with angels, you do need to ask them to intervene on your behalf. you do need to ask them for assistance, okay? And you can just mentally do that. You don't have to scream it out to the world. You can if you want to. That's okay too. Make it your own thing. But, just know that that is the first place we're going to start with so that they can help you out in your situation, whatever you're going through within life. And sometimes, you can ask for the simplest guidance, the simplest assistance, and you would be amazed how angels can bring information to you. And we'll talk about that a little bit more too. The first ones, and I did mention these angels, so we're going to start with talking about these angels. The first one is Archangel Michael. And again, if anytime you want to share a story about your angels, feel free to please let me know. I'm happy to share with everybody in the comments here and just bring that up, okay? So Michael, he's also known as Saint Michael, and he also is known as the angel of protection. Now, he's the angel that cast out Lucifer from heaven. And you will usually you'll see Michael, he is represented with a mighty sword, and he's ready to take on any evil and will, help wipe it out, defend on your behalf or anyone else's. For him, a lot of times I will call upon him for protection in my life, for others, especially in my healing work. And it's interesting how Michael shows up. He usually has he's simple. The angels have colors a lot of times, or the energy of colors. His is usually like a purple, bluish color. I forget the term for it. What is indigo? I forget what it's called. But it's this purple blue blend. So a lot of times I'll have clients that I'm working on and they'll see colors. Maria, Maria Casillas, you might be able to describe that because I've worked on you before, and maybe to describe how that experience was for you. But we'll feel the presence of angels, or they have energies and colors. That's the best way I can put it. Now, for Michael, he will always step in. He's the chief angel. Michael means he who is like God. And he's one of the highest archangels that you could be in touch with. And so he can be anywhere at all times with everyone. Don't worry, the line isn't going to be busy. Michael will be available. Put that thought intention out for his assistance whenever you need it. Or if you're just not feeling safe, ask Michael for protection, okay? He will be available for you, I promise. And the other thing with Michael, I will show you a couple of stories with Michael that's interesting. When I'm working and Michael is in my space when I'm doing healing work, I always find myself standing taller, very firm. He has a very beautiful, strong energy when he's in my presence. I always feel him behind me on my back. And I get this heat sensation when he's around on my back area. And I always feel very protected. I can go into any space and know if he's with me, I'm completely safe. Now, I'll share a story with you in regards to that. I had gone over to do healing work for a client, and it was in her home, and I'm, done with my healing work, about to leave. And she says to me, oh, while you're here, famous last words, while you're here, can you please go down into the basement and check my son's room? It feels very odd, and he feels like he just can't sleep. Someone's watching him at nighttime, and so forth. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, sure, But, the first thing I did was, okay, let me call upon Michael right now, Archangel Michael, Saint Michael, to assist me in this experience, because I don't know what I'm coming into. I wasn't expecting anything to go there with the intent to do any kind of clearing of any kind of sort, So I said, sure, let's go downstairs. I am here. We'll work with that. And I no sooner got like 2 or 3 stairs down into the basement, and something pushed me. I could feel the energy just push me back. Did not want me in that space whatsoever. And so I took a deep breath, and then hi, Alicia, good morning. I remember just taking a deep breath and going, okay, Michael's with you, just keep going. Went down into the basement bedroom area. There's a garage, and immediately was guided to a garage area. And I remember opening the door and seeing kind of like a dark shadow, dark image go across the room. Well, from that point on, I don't remember in a lot of ways, but the person who was with me, the client, told me the story afterwards. I remember just getting very, very strong and powerful and speaking words. And I remember being present, but not remembering what I said. And I was talking very powerfully with faith, I guess is a good way of putting it, because I just remember Michael took over. I remember feeling like I was in my body, but I wasn't in my body, but I felt completely safe. And I knew it was him that was taking over. So when all of a sudden was done, we come back to the space, and she says, Sandra, you were not yourself. You became, your body got different. You were taller. You were speaking louder and so unlike yourself and very powerful. You know, the words that you were saying were not your own. I was just amazed at what just happened. And the space was cleared. He definitely cleared the space for us in that space. And I just remember leaving like, I don't ever have to be afraid when Michael is protecting anybody's space. You know, it was a beautiful experience. And that she shared that with me too was amazing, that I knew exactly how Michael came across too. So Maria Casillas, thank you for sharing. This is Maria's experience. She says, yes, when I was working with her years ago now. Yes, beautiful pulsating colors, and at times like Boreal Aurealis. Yes, I get that, Mike. I get the Saint Michael at times. Thanks for reminding me of the color of his presence brings forth. Saint Raphael comes in lights of green. He does, the green colored, emerald green color. Thank you, Maria, for sharing that. And then I want to talk to you guys about the next messenger angel, I call him. This is Archangel Gabriel. I do want to go back to Michael. I forgot to add something to that. If you do want added protection, there are medallions of St. Michael that you can buy and just wear for protection. And I even sometimes dip one in holy water if I'm giving it to someone too. Okay, just heads up. So Gabriel is the angel, the angel who delivers messages, or he's the angels of like telecommunications, communication, anybody in those fields. He is the angel that made the announcement about the Annunciation of Mary giving birth to Jesus. Let's see, he also delivered messages to interpret dreams that Daniel had in the Bible too. I believe he's also the angel that sent the message about John the Baptist, that he would be born, his coming. So he's just a really amazing angel. He's known also just as let me describe his energy when I feel Gabriel. Let's say Gabriel is great to call in when you are going to go for an interview, you're going to go into a meeting, or you just want good communication between yourself and someone else, or good relationship. You know, you want to have that communication open in your own personal relationships. Gabriel would be that angel that you can count on to do that for you. He is again associated with that emerald green color. And like I said, Gabriel's energy for me has been very soothing, very quiet, gentle. It's almost like I don't see him, I feel Gabriel more than I do anything else. But just a reminder, you can call upon him. He is amazing. Michelle, how are you, girl? Happy Saturday to you too. Thank you for joining this morning. So we're talking about angels, you guys. And so we're going to go into the last angel that I want to bring to your attention. This is Archangel Raphael. And now it's funny. He's the one I heard his name as well this week when I was asking about signs from my angels about the show. Now he is the angel known for healing, to work with healers in healing work. If you want to ask for healing for yourself with his assistance, just call upon him. He is just so gentle as well. And he shows up always in my healing space when I'm working on clients, or if I'm asking for prayers for others, that Raphael is the one that I would certainly say, Raphael, Archangel Raphael, Saint Raphael, please come in this space to heal anyone. And for some reason, I'm asking or feeling the need to ask anyone if they need healing. We can include that in the healing prayer today, okay? Please feel free to share with me, and hopefully you guys are all having a beautiful Saturday. I'm just going to continue here. Now, with angels, so when I started out many years ago and started in the healing work arena, I wanted to connect with my angels, and there are just some basic things that you can do to connect with your angels. If you don't already, you could be doing them currently. But one of the things I noticed, hi Orlando, good morning. Thank you for coming in this Saturday with me in this space that we're making, healing space, sacred space. So one of the ways the angels send, like we were talking about signs, like I was saying, I asked the angels to send signs this week and I'm working on the show. So the one of the things that they will do, one of the signs is so very basic, but it's so powerful at the same time. And it's simply sending feathers, signs of feathers in your direction. Alicia, I love your angels. I love my angels. I love all angels just like you. They are so amazing and they're so present. And if we just ask for them to be with us, it is like having an amazing divine team helping us out at all times. And what a peaceful and great feeling to know that we have that divine team in our corner all the time, right? So one of the things they'll be sending, and you can ask for, are feathers. Feathers can be in your path. I remember working by the bay in the water, by the water, and I would be taking walks, just simple little walks, and I would literally in my path find feathers like laid out where my feet literally were going to go. It was the most amazing experience. It'd be huge white feathers, like beautiful white feathers, and I would always say to my angels, thank you for acknowledging that you're with me. Do any of you find feathers have that same type of experience? Because that is certainly one way that our angels will connect with us, Another way, and you let me know if you have any ideas you guys want to share here. It's our space to do that together, okay? Another way are angel numbers, okay? And we've talked briefly about this, but angel numbers could be just a combination of numbers that you might see, and they have significance or messages from your angels. Okay, so for instance, I might see 747 on so many different, a license plate on the clock. I might notice it on my computer. You'll see the series pop up a few times. And the best suggestion I would have for you, if you don't have an angel book that breaks it down for you with the numbers, angel book of numbers, is just to Google it. Just go ahead and look up angel numbers 222 or 111. What does that mean? And the numbers will change as the angels send different messages your way, and they send it through words. They're reminding me to remind you now that they'll also send it through like words. And the reason I'm saying that is they just reminded me of another experience. Was I was working, I had an office, a little office that I used to have on Sundays when I was doing my healing work for a couple of years. And it was getting a little, expensive. And I was just trying to decide, do I want to keep it? Do I want to let it go? should I keep it a little bit longer? So I was driving to the office one day on a Sunday, and that office, and I kid you not, before me, somebody cut me off when, not rudely, but when, just had to get in my lane to turn left. On the license plate, it said the letter 7 and abbreviated Ascended Masters. And so, or Ascended, and, it's like, it just was that message of like, nope, just hang on there. Just hang on. We're with you. Just keep it a little bit longer, and I did. And so look for those little things of messages. That's another way you can get messages and connect with your angels. The other thing is sparkles of light. Now, I think, and just from watching what I've seen so far in the background, I've seen a couple of times that we've had a little spark of light, circle of light. It was on my left side, if I saw them correctly. Did anybody else see that? I'm going to watch it back later, but I did see that a couple of times. And that would be a perfect example of sparkles of light, that they'll indicate they are with you, in the background with you, wherever you go. I did share a photo in my room for the show, the announcement for the room this week. I don't know if any of you saw that, but please check that, because there's this beautiful photo that was taken a few years ago with my family. There was probably about 12 of us at a restaurant, and there's this, and so this table's really long that this photo was taken. It was taken with a camera back then. So what happened was, there's this beautiful light, and it's right in the photo. You'll see it if you go back in there. It's big, 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 big light. You can't miss it at Lynn. I call it my angel by my side. So that's Christy. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. So that would be a good example of sparkles of light, or that your angels are with you. You can actually see them. I didn't see him, my angel, or her, or, at that time. But in the photo, it's very clear that there is an angel there. And good morning, Christy. How are you, beautiful girl? Welcome. All right. Or you can just feel their presence. Sit in meditation and feel their presence. Ask them to just say, can I please see what your beautiful angelic presence feels like? And just sit quietly in that meditation and see how they bring that to you. It's an amazing feeling when you feel their presence, and you'll feel it more often too. That's the beauty of it. Okay. So how do we, I want to kind of move along, because I do want to share a meditation with you that I wrote to help you hopefully get connected with your guardian angel's name. Also, I want you just to feel their presence. So I wrote the meditation. You guys know I like to write stuff. So this is going to be the meditation that I wrote right now. I do want to say, you'll probably, with validation, when we are listening to that name, later you might get signs from your angel to confirm the name you heard is correct. So you might be at a shopping center and you hear somebody call someone, and maybe you're thinking, oh, it's that name that I just heard in my meditation. And then you hear it again. Maybe you hear it on TV, or maybe you hear it on a song. And that's the other thing, music. The angels will talk to you through music too. I do want to share that too. That's important too. They'll send messages through songs, words, again, just a reminder. So don't get disappointed if you don't hear it right away. That is perfectly okay. It doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. Just ask your angels to send it to you when they're ready to send you that name. And again, you'll probably see it in repetition. It will be like you'll keep hearing it, you'll see it. It may be a different name that you've never heard before that comes. That's okay. Ask them to validate that it is their name somehow, or maybe ask them for a sign, okay? Somehow between you and your angel that is their name. Now, if you don't get a name at all, that's okay. Like I said, have fun with it for now until you get the name. Give them a name. Have fun with it. Give them a goofy name. I don't care. Give them a loving name. Give them a compassionate name. Whatever speaks to your heart. Just trust that. and you can do it that way. So are you guys all ready for this meditation? And I will try and keep it short and sweet for you. Don't worry. You know, I like to try and keep it short and sweet so I don't lose you guys. But let's go ahead and make the time to do this real quick. It's about 9:30, so I want to get the meditation in, and then I want to pull some angel cards for each of you, or as many as you as I can. Oh my gosh, Alicia, you just reminded me about finding pennies from heaven and feathers. Yeah, we talked about the feathers, pennies. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I do that. I can relate to that. The coins or dimes. I used to find dimes too from heaven. I call them from loved ones upstairs or from the angels maybe sometimes. So thank you for that reminder. So now, if you guys are probably nice and comfy at your homes, I'm hoping you can get in the space to listen to my words. But if not, go ahead and take a minute to get comfortable. If you're driving, you're going to listen back to this later. I'm going to take a sip of coffee so I can stay nice and oh, Carol, dimes. That is so true. Dimes, nice shiny ones, Carol. I always find nice shiny ones, which is great. All right. Are you ready for the meditation? You guys give me hearts, give me a thumbs up. See if we're ready for this real quick. Let me know you're still with me in this room. Please don't be shy. Not around me, at least. Yes, you're ready. Okay, Carol. I love you, Carol. Thank you so much. All right. So I'm going to call the angels in. Yes, Christy, we're ready. Alicia, everybody is so ready. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to find out what you guys come out with. And again, if nothing comes to you, don't beat yourself up. It's perfectly fine. It will come to you later, okay? When all in divine time, as they say, okay? So I'm going to ask those beautiful angels to come on into our space. Orbs of light, angels coming, flickering of light. Surround us all in this space. Surround each and every one of us. And my prayer and my intention now is to call those angels to be with each and every one of us to create this sacred space, that we can create a circle of divine connection and light between us all, welcoming in the energy of the angelic beings of light, the guardian angels, your guardian angels, to embody our space, to help us to be open to our minds and hearts, to grow in our own relationship with our own unique, beautiful angel or angels. So let us now connect a rainbow of light, touching and tapping each and every one of us in this space now. And as we do so, I call upon the mighty Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to lead us in the process and to protect our energy and space, only letting in the divine light to completely surround us now. And as we do, just begin to feel the presence of these angelic beings of light. And we request and ask that they open up the gateway of wisdom and enlightenment so that we are open today to receive any blessing that is to be bestowed upon us. And we intend to ask that we are downloaded with the name of each of our guardian angels or angels. Let's begin by taking a deep breath in and out. Now this breath brings us to this present moment, feeling very present in our body. And as we feel the heaviness of our physical body, it begins to lighten. This energy begins and presence begins to lighten us up. We now ask the angels to open our minds, body, and hearts, and our third eye to be very awake and heightened to hearing and sensing, so that we can begin to truly experience the download of information as we're going to go deeper and deeper into this present state of being. Now imagine above your head is this cluster of beautiful white feathers, pure white feathers, and they begin to just simply gracefully shower onto you, symbolizing a clearing and a washing of your energy, purifying it as we proceed to one step closer to becoming aware of your angel's name and experiencing their presence. Now take another deep breath in, and in your mind's eye, begin to imagine that your angel is standing right behind you, and with his glorious wings expanded around you, they are embracing you in love and light. God's divine love and light, and sparkles of light. They begin to filter all around you, beautiful flickers of light and colors. With each, you begin to slowly feel the presence of your angel in your angel's energy. Just take in this glorious energy and continue to envision this, giving your angel permission to send you energy and love. What a glorious gift that is being shared with you right now from your angels. Now is the time to ask your angel, if it is their will, to whisper the name of their name to you. Now is the time. Just ask and let it come. Open your mind, your heart, and your ears to hear. Just continue to ask and take just a few seconds and see what you receive. I thank the angels to help you in this process. I ask them to help you. And I ask them, if they don't receive it now, that you will receive it later. I ask that the angelic beings of light, your guardian angels, send you signs to let you know that they are with you, with a repetition of their name to validate what you have heard is correct. And as we close, we give thanks to our angels for being with each and every one of us, and we send them so much love. We send you love, knowing and trusting they will never leave our side. All right, guys, come back to the room. Hi, Karen. Good morning. I see you popping in here, young lady. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And everyone, if you're still with me, I'd love to have you come back and put some comments in the room before we move on to the next thing. Anybody experience, what did you experience? How do you feel? And anybody come up with a name? I know it was a quick meditation, but I'm hoping that you did. So feel free to share. Let's see. Christy, did you enjoy that? Thank you. I love your little emojis there. Thank you so much. And everyone else, how are you? Anybody snoring in the room? That's okay too. It was a quick meditation, but it does take you pretty deep. Lighter and peaceful. Didn't hear a name. That's okay, Christy. You remember what I said. May come to you later, okay? Alicia, amen. So it is peaceful. Rod, Angelica. That's a beautiful name, Rod. Was that beautiful? How was her energy for you, Rod? I'm curious. And Carol's feeling much lighter. Yay, Carol, we'll take that. What a great way to kick in our Saturday, much lighter. I love that. All right, so I'm just going to peek in as you guys come in. And let me know if anyone else would like to share. All right. All right, I am going to go ahead at this time to make sure we get some time in for these cards. I'm going to do my best to get as many as I can. Rod, I felt a little lightheaded, but overall very peaceful. The energy in here too, Rod, for me was very, very I felt like I was in a big cushion of a hug. Somebody was hugging me. It was amazing. It was so good, and I feel like they channel through my voice sometimes. They make me go the way the tone is. It's interesting. That's the best way I can describe it. Maria, Morales, a circle of feathers floating around me, and Ariel spoke to me. Oh, Ariel, good old Ariel. I saw Rebecca in print, but a name seemed to be trying to come in. Morning. It was an amazing experience. I felt a presence. This is John Quinn. At the top of my head, I heard the name James. Even before the meditation began, he confirmed it. Thank you so much, Sandra. James, what a great name for your angel. And so this is your buddy now, John. You guys can call on these beautiful names. Carol, let's see if Rebecca comes out again somewhere in your week or your weekend where you see that name again. You will certainly have to let me know, okay? Now, I think what I'll do is, would anyone, you tell me if you're comfortable, would anyone like to come on camera for their angel card? And I will take that into account if you do. If not, I am going to go ahead and do as best I can to get some cards pulled here. So give me a number 1, whoever would like to go first. Number 1. And I'll start with you, okay? Type that number 1, somebody, if you want a card. And if not, no worries too. So good morning. And just a reminder, number 1, John, I got you. All right, and Alicia. Everybody's going to be number 1 in my book today. I love it. All right, let's go here. John, I'm going to start with you. And believe me, we'll go back if I miss you guys. I'm going to do my best. Hi, Lisette. Good morning. How are you? All right, let me see. John. Oh, this is so funny, John. Your card that came up is look for a sign. And I have a feeling that is in regards to your validation for the name James on your angel. See if you hear that name again, just like Carol this weekend. That will be important. That was your card for today. And then nurture. The other card that I pulled for you is nurture. And of course, we're talking about Archangel Gabriel today. As you nurture, it is from him, this nurture card. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So this card, I think for you, John, just means if you feel like you need to have a quieter space this weekend or kind of slow down a little bit, give yourself that permission to give yourself that nurturing time and just do things that kind of feel right and light for you this weekend. It just feels like if you've been extremely going, slow it down a little bit. Okay, hopefully that resonates with you. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards for Alicia. And let's see what we've got here for her. And how are you guys doing in there? Everybody okay? You guys still with me? Everybody's hanging in? Good. Thank you for joining me. Alicia, I'm going to pull a couple cards for you too, okay? I'm doing my best to try and get you all. And just a reminder, if I don't get to you, don't worry. I'm available if you want your own little special time and we can talk with each other one-on-one. I am on Coaching Club Cafe, House of Glam Morgan, okay? All right, so here we go. A year from now and white light, clear and chilled. Let's look at the white light, clear and chilled. This is just a reminder to protect your energy a little bit more. So if you're feeling a little drained, start remembering to bring in those tools of protection. It could be just as simple as we talked about today with Archangel Michael to assist you. To do that for you, wearing a medallion of his is so powerful too and easy. It's effortless. You don't have to think about it. And then a year from now, this is just a reminder, all the steps, all the little plants that you're putting in the ground in your life symbolically now, and you've been doing for a while now, actually, in the last year, but all those little seeds are starting to come to life, to fruition. And you're starting to see slowly but surely changes. And a year from now, the card just simply means watch out, because you're going to see really all your hard work at that point come to surface, literally, symbolically. And then you're going to just be like in awe of, it seemed like it was a lot of work. Yes, it is, but validation that it is so worth it. Okay. Christy, I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards for you as well. All right. Christy, well, the first card I want to, okay, John, thank you. John says, thank you, Sandra. I'll be slowing down tomorrow afternoon. I'll be running in the 9/11 Memorial 5K run tomorrow morning in Manhattan for Joyce. That's right. And all the 911 victors, a labor of love. Thank you so much, John. And I'm sure Joyce and everyone else, we appreciate you for showing your love to them and remembering them and honoring their presence, that they were with us once and still are. Okay, so thank you for sharing that. All right. Christy, 2 cards. Career transition, Archangel Chamiel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change and not the right time. So interesting with those cards, right, Christy? So I think what the not the right time means, if you're feeling like I've got to do something now, it feels urgent that I move now, it's just a reminder to slow down and not necessarily react. Think about before you react. Don't react. You know what I mean? It's just safer to make decisions when you're feeling more level-headed and not so emotional. In career change, it feels like in this space you're either thinking about making some kind of change, adding some classes of some sort, or something to better yourself. So please go ahead, check into it. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So it sounds like, and it validates that this is the right time for you to at least consider that. And again, take your time, do your little research, investigate, but make it in a place where you feel comfortable, and you make it not from the emotional space, but from the head space, a little bit more solid. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to you. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card or two for Carol, and we'll go from there. How's everybody? Again, I'm asking because you guys are so quiet in that room. I love that you're here with me, though. Okay, Carol, let me go. I'll leave this message if you want to watch us back, Carol. I'm going to do this 2 cards for you real quick, okay? And you can go ahead, and I will certainly have this on later so you can watch it back, okay? And you have a beautiful, beautiful day. So remember who you are is Archangel Michael. Of course, we were talking about Michael this morning. He has to come up just for you this morning. And he says, you're a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. And he is reminding you that, especially for those moments when you don't feel it so much. Young lady, you are loved. You are love. You are light. That's the words I share with you today, Carol. Okay? And be assertive. If you're trying to make some life changes now, they're saying be assertive. You claim it. It is your time to make your own path for what you really want in your life. So be a little assertive. It's going to be okay to do that this time. Okay, hopefully that resonates. And Christy says, thank you. Resonates. Looking into a class for light language. Oh, how amazing, Christy. You're going to have to keep me posted on that. I would love to hear how that goes. Amazing. You are just so talented, girl. Got so much to share in this world. Just shine that bright light, okay? I'm going to go ahead and pull one for Rod, just to give him a message today, because I know he's in here with us too. Okay? And if I miss anybody, you guys remind me. Okay? Please. You're welcome, Carol. Thank you for joining me this morning. Oh, Rod, you might like this. Thank you. Thank you, Christy and Carol. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. I know it's Saturday and you've got errands to run and things to do. So for taking this time, I'm hoping it's a great platform to kick off your day in a really, really positive spin. Okay, so thanks for making that hour with me. For Rod, romance, my friend. What's going on? Do I need to know something? It's just the romance. Can't. Now this card, interesting. Oh, Karen, I'll get to you next. Don't worry. This card, interesting romance, is romance yourself, Rod. This is like a reminder this weekend to go lighten your load a little bit. I think this heart, love, romance thing is for you, to make yourself feel lighter after very busy weeks in adjustment. And your other card is children, and it's from Archangel Raphael. Thank you for helping me to help children. You are the light to children in your life, in your family. And so they're just reminding you, if they need you a little bit more, you're the uncle to be there for them. Okay, so just, I don't know what's up with that. I'm going to share that with you. And Alicia, you're more than welcome. Thank you. Karen, let's go ahead and pull a card for you. We've got a few more minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and pull one for Karen, and then I'll do one for Maria Morales. Karen, you got a busy weekend coming up? What are you up to, young lady, huh? Please share. First card for you is ask for help from others. I know it's tough, right, to do that, but necessary. So please don't hesitate to know you can, and it's perfectly fine to ask for help from others, especially when you're feeling like you're feeling a little short or less patience because you're feeling overwhelmed. And we don't want you in that space, right? That's not a very good place to be all the time, or sometimes even. It's going to happen, no doubt. But don't forget, you can always ask others for help. Ask for them to be of assistance to you, whatever that looks like. And just let somebody step in and embrace you and support you. You do it for so many others. Why not let them do it for you? Okay? All right. So let me go ahead and pull this. One more for you, my friend, just because we can. And then moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. Just being in tune with your body and remembering when to give it rest, when you have energy, when to, maximize all that. Just being in tune with your body, what it needs now, whether it's change in a little foods or whatever. That's just your reminder on that one. And then Maria Morales, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you because we have a few minutes left, so I can do that. Did I miss anybody? Remind me, pop in so I can pull a card for you. I have just a few minutes left, okay? Maria Morales. Maria, you got romance card. What's up with you and Rod with the romance card today? Romance. I think it's just reminding you to appreciate your loved one, what he brings to the relationship, for just acceptance and all that good stuff. Okay, thank you, Karen. Did you enjoy? Did that resonate with you a little bit? I hope so. And then you are ascending, Maria Morales. Of course you are. It's Archangel Azrael, and it's just a reminder to keep doing your meditation. I feel like that is something, if you haven't kicked in, I feel like you're so intuitively, you kick in that space in 2 seconds. You just need to be by water and you're kick into meditation real quick. So yeah, make that space for yourself a little bit. You are ascending, so your body is adjusting to that too. Grateful for your blessings and message. Good. Justine, you would love a card. And yes, Karen, thank you. And Justine, I don't want to forget you. So let me get your cards, okay? It's important we take care of Justine too. All right. And then for you, it is the first card, Clear and Chill, to put white light around you. May I have a card for Husband Martin? Yes. So Justine, clearing the energy. I feel like it would be a good time just to practice a little sage in the house, clear the space in your home, clear your energy. You can have someone sage you can sage yourself. It's just a time of looking at that, okay? So clearing things, just a good time. I feel like you just had a lot going on, so you need to clear things out of your space and kick out some other people's energies that have kind of attached a little bit. All right. And then Alicia for Martin, and then Lisette. And I think that should do it. And we're almost down to our end of our hour, you guys. For Martin, your husband, Alicia, communicate clearly. And this is just a reminder from the angels that you do need to, you guys communicate, you need to just work on the communication. It's like 2 different languages spoke. And just remember how you can communicate that to each other, how you can connect where there's some sense of understanding and balance instead of maybe frustration in the communication process. So he communicates completely different, I feel like. And so it sounds so silly, but I want to say just praise him and open up the communication with that so he understands I'm hear you, I'm listening, and then that opens and softens up the communication between the 2 of you. You can actually enjoy each other's company a little bit too. Okay, so I'm going to leave that and you let me know how that sounds for you, Alicia. He's a great guy though, Alicia. He's a good guy. Big heart Martin has, I feel like. So Lisette, let's see what we got going for you, okay? And then Alicia, just plug in anytime. Justine, you're so welcome. So meditation brings answers. Lisette, this is like reminding you, you've been looking for all those answers, right? You've been like, okay, we talked about angels today, so you can start asking those angels to send signs. But they want you to, like, here's what I'm seeing, and you tell me how this feels for you. There's so many like communication things coming your way. If it isn't like your daily life, phones, just busy, busy, busy. I feel like you're go, 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 go. And what they're reminding you are that you need to take a little time, even if it's to sit quietly for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever you can, and just unplug and plug back into yourself, because that little quiet space right there is where that meditation, or that quiet space, sacred space I call it, you make, is going to make a difference. That is where you'll hear or begin to ask. You can completely ask for signs and answers for your concerns or what you have on your mind, okay? So try that. That'll be your homework this weekend, okay? And then Chrissy says, oh, my parents are awesome and beautiful, Alicia and Martin, and I'm sure they're beautiful. Thank you so much. Karen, thank you for watching this morning and joining. It is like 9:56, you guys. Where did the hour go? Please let me know how you enjoyed the show. Share it later. Everybody have a wonderful day. And you are so welcome, Maria Morales. I do always close with my closing prayer. So I'm just gonna make sure that you guys know you're all amazing. You are with your angels, and they are with you. Don't be afraid to ask them for assistance. Let's keep them busy. And then Lisette, great. Thank you so much. Try meditating again. Yeah, just make it easy. You can even meditate walking, sweetie. It's so easy, or with music. Karen, you're so welcome. Guys, you guys, I'm so honored to be here. Like, how lucky am I to have this space with you, and that you come and visit like on Saturday mornings. How amazing is that? I think I can't get any better than this, you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you from my heart to yours. Okay. Have a beautiful day. Enlightening show, Sandra. Thank you. John, take care. Sandra, I love you guys. We're going to go out with the closing prayer, and it is: divine power, God, please watch over and bless each and every one here in this beautiful sacred circle that we bring. Bring clarity and peace to their hearts as they take each step going forward in their days and days to come. Give us strength when we need it most, and remind us that we are all a beautiful child of God, and of his infinite wisdom and power that you gave each and every one of us today. Today, each and every one of us stands confident in faith, and that no one can steal our joy unless we give them permission to do that. So we're not going to do that, right? May your light shine through, within, and without this world brilliantly, now and always. Amen. And so it is. All right, guys, it is now 9:58. Thank you for being with me. I will be back next Saturday at 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time, same place. And then again, check out, I do have services on Coaching Club Cafe, now House of Glamorgan. Check out our website. We've got books, music, coaches, all of it. It's fun. Check it out. And have a beautiful Saturday, beautiful weekend, you guys. God bless. Take care, and hope to see you next Saturday. Take care.